Welcome everybody, hope you're having a great day. Let's talk about another big tech targeting of an alt-tech social network. This time we have Google going after Minds. This title from RT, Minds Next. Google sends 24-hour warning to free speech anti-Facebook platform, forces changes to the app. So they went after Gab, they failed, Gab got stronger. Gab broke out of the Silicon Valley prison. The way you break out of the Silicon Valley prison, guys, is you need to build a web progressive app. That's an app that relies on the web browser and the internet, not on the app stores, not on Google and Apple. They did that. They broke out of the App Store prison, and they broke out of the Amazon web hosting prison. Unfortunately, they went after Parler, and they got Parler for now. They won the battle, but the war is still going on. Never count Dan Bongino out. Parler, it appears Parler was not prepared for the attack from the big tech fascists. But from what I understand, Parler has made some moves. They are suing Amazon. It's going to take time, though, to run through the courts, I imagine. I imagine it's not going to be a quick process, and it's going to probably be a very expensive process. And they've also managed to move their domain name to Epic. Now, Epic's a domain name registrar that believes and champions free speech, EPIK, Epic. Let's give them a plug because they back free speech. And that's a good first step, but now Parler has to find hosting. They have to sort out their hosting, and they need to build a web progressive app so they're completely not reliant on Apple and Google. The app stores, putting an app on the App Store goes completely against what the internet is about, because the app stores have nothing to do with the internet. They are walled gardens, and you're at the mercy of Google and you're at the mercy of Apple. It's also super expensive to develop an app for Apple and an app for Google. Believe me, I've developed many of those apps, and it's just a freaking grind. Creating a web progressive app gives you pretty much 98, 99% of all the functionality that you get from a regular app, but you build it on top of the web browser so people access it through a mobile web browser. Then you bookmark the page, Parler, Gab, whatever it is, you bookmark it, it ends up on your mobile home screen, and that's that. You're completely free of the app stores. Nothing to download, no updates, nothing. I'll show you at the end of this video, I'll show you how Gab works as a web progressive app. So I'll show you that at the end of the video. But they're now going after Minds. And Minds is a Facebook alternative. It's much better than Facebook. Really nice code, very clean. It uses a crypto token model. So when you do stuff at Minds, you can get tokens, and then you can use those tokens to boost posts, or you can use those tokens to award other content creators. So it's a really cool idea, really neat. But I think where Minds really shines is that it's really well built, very fast to load, and a really nice user interface and a nice user experience. The complete opposite of Facebook. Facebook is bloated, it's clunky, the user interface is a mess, the user experience is frustrating. It's just a complete shit show. Facebook is probably the worst design site I've seen in a long time. I mean, the thing's just a complete freaking mess. So, maybe Facebook was worried that Minds was rising, and obviously Facebook is a sinking ship. But here's what, let's go to the article. Here is what the Minds CEO had to say. He said in a post on Friday evening, Bill Altman, that's the CEO of Minds, said that Minds had received a 24-hour warning from the Google Play Store. This forced them to submit an updated version of the app based on Interim Solution and Ninja developers, which removed the search, discovery, and comments functionality. So basically, he gutted his Google app. He gutted it. I mean, what's a social network app without search and commenting features? It's useless. But okay, he made the moves to stay on the App Store, to stay alive. So we have this quote from Altman, which says, Google Play sent Minds a 24-hour warning, #censorship. Here's his post right here on Minds. Minds is cool because you can do like a really long form posting. And he said, I know we aren't happy and we'll be working towards something better. Ottman said, what is happening on the internet with major providers is fueling the cultural divide as much as anything, he added. Operating since 2015, Minds was conceived as a blockchain-based community-owned social media platform that would not monetize user data, but enable free speech instead. Wired magazine once described it as the anti-Facebook. Ottman advised users to download the app from Minds directly if possible. And he also said, if you are on Apple, leave if you're smart. Well said. As for going forward, he said a plan for fully censorship-resistant infrastructure is coming soon, and that Minds has, quote, multiple escape pods ready to go if Amazon moves against them. Mr. Ottman, Amazon will move against you. Apple will go to remove you as well. You know the game plan. You've seen the playbook. You know what play they're going to run. So just get your developers moving. Get that Web Progressive app up and running. Get your hosting moved. If you have plans to build your own infrastructure, great. If you've already started, awesome. If not, then once again, look at Iceland, look at Switzerland. Look at Germany, look at Netherlands. 1 and 2, I would say Iceland, Switzerland would probably be option number 1 and option number 2. So guys, there you go. They're going after all the alt tech. They're going after all the alt tech. These guys are nasty. What you're seeing happening right now, by the way, is textbook fascism. I mean, textbook. You're seeing the government, the United States government, working in unison with big tech, with corporations, massive corporations, in order to take control of the country and silence opposition. I mean, this is a textbook definition of what fascism is. Not what they say on CNN and MSNBC and when they spit their nonsense. Alt-right extremists are fascists. No. People need to go back and learn their history. These people are just such dummies. What you're seeing right now is textbook definition. Government working with the big corporations to squash and silence opposition, squash and silence free speech, take away people's human rights. This is a terrible, terrible turn of events. I can't even explain to you how terrible this is and how shocking it is to see this happening in the United States of America. This is obviously, in a normal functioning democracy, this would be deemed illegal. Google, Facebook, Apple, Amazon would be squashed by the government. They would be broken up. They would be fined to the hilt. But unfortunately, we're not living in democratic times. And these neoliberals are nothing more than real fascists. I don't know. Neoliberalism is just a code word for what we're seeing happening between the U.S. government and the big tech, techno-fascism. So that's what's happening to Minds. Hopefully, Minds gets their stuff in order, gets out of the app stores, gets off Amazon, and continues to operate. Minds is a nice site, nice user interface, nice user experience, much better than Facebook. Minds is clean and easy to use and really cool with the token system that they have, so they don't mine user data. Facebook's the exact opposite. They mine your user data, they sell it off, they have a terrible user interface, clunky, bloated, congested, thing's a freaking mess. But we need to break free, guys. We need to break free from Facebook, Twitter, eventually Google, Apple. It's going to be tough, but we'll continue to report on what's happening with the big tech censorship. And let me show you guys what a web progressive app is real quick. So I'm going to jump on my phone here, and you'll see a screen of my phone, and you'll see how I pull up my Brave web browser. By the way, the Brave browser, desktop and web, is the best alternative to Chrome. And Brave also rewards you with with crypto for using their browser. They block ads. They're free speech. They're fantastic. They don't track you. None of that garbage. So I open my Brave mobile browser and I punch in gab.com, and you'll see that it pulls up Gab's homepage, and I sign into my Gab account. And once I'm in, I just simply click on the bottom. You can see there it says add to homepage, bookmark it. I click on that, and it goes onto my mobile device. The icon goes right onto my mobile device screen. And that's that. Or another thing you could do, if that message on the bottom doesn't show up, you can just go to settings. So on the Brave browser, it's the 3 settings dots right there on the bottom right. You can click on that, and you can just click either add to home screen, it'll say, or it'll say install the app. It'll say one of the two, add to home screen or install the app. Click on that, and it'll add the icon to your mobile device home screen. So that's all you need to do. That is a web progressive app, guys. And like I said, it gives you all the functionality. You can access your camera, you get push notifications via the browser, everything. Upload photos, do your posts, the works. So anyway, guys, that's the video. Click on that subscribe on BitChute. Look for me on BitChute and click on that subscribe on BitChute. And PayPal, Patreon, subscribe, star. Also go to the Duran shop, pick up some merch, pick up a Duran magic mug maybe. Here you go. Here's my magic mug of South Africa that I'm drinking water from today. You'll find the link to the Duran shop down below. Take care.